Hi, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Robert Felsted Jr. What we're doing right now is a podcast. Is it a react video? We don't know. We're going to find out. Is it a podcast?
It's a video podcast.
Vidcast.
We're living in the future.
Vidcast.
Okay. Well, this is why you guys are here. My former roommates from Philadelphia. We have Schuyler Schweers, a longtime collaborator, and my former roommate from college.
Thank you. Hello.
You're and Joe Arcidiacono.
What's up?
Writer,
Got it right.
Writer, editor. Yeah, we need someone that knows words good.
Yeah.
Right?
Another Italian person to get it right.
Yeah, exactly. You need Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make you Koopa?
I'm King Koopa.
I think I'm Donkey Kong.
Okay.
I'm John Leguizamo.
Well, both Schuyler and Joe are featured in the PartyBot 9000 video, also on this channel.
Yeah, I just watched that the other day. It's been a long time.
Did you forget how awesome your performance was in that? Or
I had a pretty good performance, I have to say. I was only in it for a couple of scenes, but if I have to say so myself, I stole every one of them.
He emoted.
It's like
well.
I stole that guy away from the PartyBot.
Yeah.
and then at the end, you're like, "Thank you."
Yeah. He's with his eyes too.
Yeah, he just mouths the word "thank you."
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
If I have one note for this decade-old music video, I feel like I should have been surprised when the PartyBot showed up, but that's it's kind of moot at this point.
No, you were just like, finally
something interesting happening, working the door of this club.
Yep. So we've come a long way. Now we're filming things in our apartments. Right? We're just in our Schuyler is...
We're all very
I'm in a
far away
house.
from each other.
I'm in a basement.
Schuyler is in a basement,
yeah.
heated by electronics.
Mm-hmm.
All of the electronics he owns.
Mm-hmm. Joe has no electronics behind him. That's
Zero.
good.
I read books.
Books in Philadelphia.
All my electronics are on the other side of the screen.
And I have my expensive old-timey hats. So I think we're well represented at this point. So the show, it's called the Must View Review, right? So it's a react podcast video that's just basically the videos you send to your friends, right?
Yeah. And
the funniest stuff that you can find.
I'm always on a deep dive for this stuff, so.
Yeah, right. And you find videos on the internet, and you're like, this I have to send to this specific person.
And the cycle continues.
And the cycle never ends. And the YouTube wins every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's. So I think we're gonna have themes for these episodes, right?
Yeah. So this first one is gonna be heavy metal videos. I think we can't necessarily pin it down to a decade, but it's only the stuff that makes me deep belly laugh.
I know how you like to pin yourself down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I was telling you, we gotta make this narrower.
Yeah. The way to have a popular
very
podcast
niche, very
is
niche.
to be as niche as possible.
Yeah, niche as possible.
Let's get this.
Only very few topics, very few interests.
I'm confident in this.
Yeah, nothing topical,
No.
nothing recent.
No.
Definitely not.
No.
That's the way that you get views and popularity on the internet.
No, and I'm gonna go into my DVD collection. We're gonna go into your VHS collection. We're gonna dust off. It doesn't have to be YouTube,
That's true.
Yeah.
We are old enough to have old media.
Yeah, like you with VHS.
Very much so.
Actually, it's my VHS that I.
We've sold each other VHS and Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Well into the 2020s. All right. Well, what's the first video you want to watch, Schuyler?
What do we have? Do you want to look at the Immortal one first? I actually have some fun facts about this.
Okay. Who is Immortal?
So it's a Norwegian black metal band. I actually just really, I think they're in the, was it the GTA? They're in one of the GTA soundtracks, which is actually where I first heard it. And then, I had known about them, but I never really listened to their albums. So I'm a big fan, actually.
Okay, is this
was
like
it V-Rock? Was it the Vice City?
No, it was 4 or 5. 4 or 5, I think. I think it was 4.
Okay.
Okay, so it's kind of later on.
No, that was just a throwback. So this is from like 92 or 91. But yeah, there's some interesting. The frontman's an interesting dude. I think I was showing you some of his. I think he's doing better now.
Okay. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Yeah, so that guitar is just sick. I love that. Would
That
you play
guitar?
Would you play that bass?
Yeah.
Freaking love that thing.
It doesn't seem ergonomic.
No, but like those points, that's really just making it sound that much,
That much more metal.
Yeah, it's like there's an abrasion to it.
I can't tell if it's like a tiny guitar or he's a giant man.
It's a little bit of both.
They're Scandinavian. They're probably a little bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's where you are. That's where you always play music, right? On top of a mountain range.
Well,
every time.
They're Norwegian.
That's the only place they have.
Okay.
But then we go to sepia tones.
Why doesn't the drummer get involved in this video?
So the drummer may or may have not been dead at this point.
I was gonna say they just didn't want to lug all that gear and stuff up the mountain to play.
Well, that too.
That's true. They didn't even bring the amps, really,
No.
or cables for that matter. It's just unplugged
I
guitars.
didn't even notice that. Yeah, they're just.
Well, that's the best way to pass signal,
Just over the mountains.
Yeah.
You
Did you
bounce it
see
off
the
the
light?
clouds.
Did you see the lightning bolt? That's just the audio getting sent out. This
Sending
guy's
it back
so
down to their
intense.
village.
Is his belt made of bullets?
Yeah, that's a like definitely a trope for like you got to have your bullet belt.
Really?
Yeah, that's what makes
Okay.
him like extra dangerous. But it's kind of I think he's when you watch interviews and stuff, he's a lot sillier than all this.
This is pretty silly.
No, this is serious.
Silly.
This is serious shit, dude.
Oh, this is yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on.
This is a serious form of expression right now.
It's definitely it's a statement.
Life is so easy and free in Norway. They have to pretend to be dark.
So that's kind of what I wanted to get at. Like in Norway, like when you go for parental leave, it's state sponsored. You can get a year and then another year after that. So there's a lot of great social programs in Norway that they just are trying to ignore and be as tough as possible.
I like the one armband the guy has with like the 3-inch nails sticking off of that. That could be pretty dangerous if he loses track of where he is up on the mountain.
So this is the very deep arpeggio section.
Yeah, dynamic.
Yeah.
Slowing it down, getting introspective.
So a couple other facts about Norway. Their chief exports are natural gas, herring, and grim black metal. So you got those three.
Also trolls.
Last year's GDP was 85 billion. So it's not a bad place to consider relocating to.
Now what is this? Is this supposed to be like a crow? Is that a crow's eye?
That's
that
a
we're looking
crow's
at?
eye. I mean, it gives me the ick just looking at it. Like
We are looking from the crows. We're the crow vision right now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the crow vision. It's
The
just
crow
like,
is looking at them. You can see the reflection of them.
you
Is
know,
that
there's
supposed to be Odin? Is that supposed to be one of Odin's ravens?
dude. You know, there's some salmonella to that crow eye, though.
We shouldn't be this
Whoa,
close
watch
to
it.
the
You're going to
crow
fall
eye.
off the cliff.
Yeah, dude. Look out, he's behind you! Watch out!
He's going to push him. This is my band now.
That would have been a pretty good conclusion to this. Oh, man, the lightning.
That would really be dark and brutal.
Yeah, no, well, like, when you make a friend in black metal, you try your hardest to keep that guy alive.
Unless you're a
Just
mayhem.
them.
Your partner. Love that song, anyway.
That was a good pick.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that song, actually. I felt like I could relate to those guys.
Oh,
Did you?
definitely. Being a skinny Scandinavian playing metal.
Yeah, just
mountains.
no pigment to my skin. Just being, I too have mimed playing the guitar on top of a mountain.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
always, you get those vistas, it's just get back to nature.
Yeah, California's not quite the same thing, but
And that voice too. That does wonders for the vocal cords. Clears them
Yeah.
all out.
is the trick to be really quiet? And it just like through the microphone, it sounds like a lot.
I think that you're kind of like squeezing. You try to like choke yourself up a little bit, I think.
Oh, like
You try
The
to
mic-
sound like RFK Jr. is what you're trying to do.
The microphone does a lot of the heavy lifting with that, but yeah, I think you're.
Yeah, I guess you can't really project all that much. it's definitely more
just
of a-
not for very long.
Yeah.
Like
No,
two tours.
No,
max.
yeah, you're not you're not projecting at all. No, you can get a lot of. If anything, you're trying to keep as much air in your lungs as possible.
Okay. Well, any metal singers, leave it in the comments. Tell us how you do it.
Yeah.
So
And
we
then
can
you're just
perfect
not
it.
speaking to anybody until the next show. So,
Yeah.
like, your vocal cords
Yeah,
heal a little
I'll
bit.
comment when this comes out. I'll respond to you right away. I have nothing to do.
It could be a fun challenge to maybe we each try to record our own best black metal voice and see where we get.
Okay. Is there do we have a different kind of black metal voice going here? Oh, let's
No.
try like a
No,
palate
there's no other black metal voice other than what you just heard. It was perfect.
Oh, that in existence.
It's
You're right.
perfect.
That's fair.
Immortal is perfect.
I don't think I've ever heard the actual song that's played in this, we'll call it a song, in this clip.
You'll call it a clip?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a clip. But
It's only, I can't remember, it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
this is 4 minutes long. Is this not?
I think the highlight comes, it's like just before 2 minutes. So I don't know if we need to watch the whole thing. But
Okay, so we'll
I think
we'll probably,
people have seen this before. It's not
I've only seen the one.
You've never seen this one?
No. I've been to a lot of shows like this. It was a long time ago, though.
Just begging somebody for a place to play live music, and they're like, "Yeah, I guess you can set up over there in the corner."
That's all you need.
So are they a hardcore band?
I guess is that what
Probably.
you call it?
I would assume because of the dancing.
It says "live without" on the bass drum.
It's surprising how many people are there past all the people in the pit.
You do an all ages
Underage,
show.
like
yeah,
you know,
all ages
yeah,
show.
all ages shows. It was much easier to get people out.
It is funny how they have someone's girlfriend and then just another dude standing by the speaker who are just very unenthusiastic. They're just
She
kind
might
of
be like fire watching it, like in case it just gets knocked over. That's the backstage area.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So the worst part of this, when everyone was throwing fists around, was getting punched in the head, which
I thought
happened.
that's the point.
You had to look tough and just shake it off.
But really, you're concussed.
Yeah. Was this? This wasn't the Metallica video.
No.
Oh shit!
That was it. Yeah.
What the fuck is up,
shit.
Denny's?
Oh, what's up, Denny's?
Yeah, they're playing at a Denny's.
That's a Denny's.
No way, that's not a Denny's.
It's a Denny's.
Why would he say, what the fuck is up, Denny's?
It's his buddy Denny.
It's a club called Denny's?
It's his buddy Denny. Is that Joe Estevez on the bass drum?
It could be.
Shout out Joe.
King of cinema.
Dude, so like the one time the pit was happening, punches were flying, and this guy like flew into me, and then the back of my head nailed this table, and
Okay.
you just stand up and shake it off. You gotta look tough in front of all
And
your
you
friends.
apologize to the table.
It was a
Yeah, to
plastic
pretend
table,
you don't
so-
have a concussion.
Yeah, no, it was a plastic table. It was fine.
You remember that Guar show that we were at that club in Reading, where
Yeah.
we were like standing
Oh,
on like
man.
the edge of the pit, and there was that dude that
That
was just
guy.
like, it seemed like he was staring at me.
That
And
guy
I
was the
kinda
worst.
worried, 'cause
Oh,
was
he
a lot
turned
bigger than me.
around. Yeah, he wasn't
he
watching
wasn't
the
facing
show.
the stage. He was
It
facing.
was awesome.
He
I
was
was like, we
just
should get out of
focused
here. I
on
don't know
you.
what I did to this guy.
I love that. Yeah. And then
Wait, so there was like dinosaurs on stage, like
No,
shooting
dude.
blood, and he was just looking at you.
I'm not gonna pick.
That's what it seemed like. It
No.
was hard to see past all the lights and stuff. Was that during Guar or was that during like?
It might have
War?
been. It might have been during
I think it was Guar,
Goblicon.
Yeah.
Goblicon.
Goblicon. I still don't understand that band. How do they make money? There's like 18 people in that band, plus a
Yeah.
little dude running around who doesn't play an instrument.
He's the
They're
character.
very popular, so I mean, who am I to say anything?
He's
but like,
he's the character John Goblicon. That's his role as.
do you know this band?
He does
Oh.
interviews now, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, I've
he's
seen him
funny.
on other
He's-
things.
I've never heard his music, but I've only seen him like interview people.
I
and,
think
like,
He doesn't play anything. He just runs around.
Oh,
think
he's just a goblin.
Yeah, he's just a goblin on stage, being a goblin.
We might have screwed up though, not including one of their.
A goblicon?
Yeah, we need a Goblicon video.
That's fine. Well, start looking for one. We'll do this Metallica
Okay.
video, which I think is from like a BBC sketch show, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
from. I don't know where it's from. I think it's like the Fringe or something, the Fringe Festival or something like that, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, because this guy, Bill Bailey, is that his name? He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bill
Hello.
Bailey's the man.
I'm Bill Bailey, and I'm here with the band rehearsing the Sonosphere. And just to let you know, if Metallica can't make it for any reason, if Lars isn't there, we're ready.
Easily replacing Metallica. These guys, they're doing all right.
That synth's a little out in front.
Sure.
So what does he play?
You'll see.
You'll see.
Oh wow. How do you tune that?
Concert pitch.
See? We're ready! 3, 4!
So honestly, because it wasn't perfect, it makes me believe that was real.
Oh, I think that was real, right? I mean, you think that was pieced together?
No, I think he was doing it.
I just don't know how you mic that like in a live setting. Plus, you gotta like if you're gonna replace Metallica, we need
Plus-
to throw a little dirt on that.
He's got all those horns. They got to all do something.
I think they might be exceptionally loud.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten like a horn, like a bike horn,
Or,
right up to your ear?
I mean, the car horn. Car horns used to be like that.
That's what car horns used to be.
I mean, like way back.
I think maybe on like a go-kart or something.
Yeah.
Yo.
No, on a Model
Golf
T.
cart. Oh, like
Something
on a Model
between
T.
Model
like
T
on a
and El Camino.
on a Duesenberg.
You're a Duesenberg. I feel like I learned so much. I didn't know putting spikes on your arms that were this long had even been thought of outside of like a battle.
Not only that, but it's comfortable. You just wear them around the house.
It could be it's a fashion statement. That could catch on,
I think it already.
It would have probably caught on more in like 2020, like keep people away from you, like social distance, but like at your own peril.
Not in the Denny's pit.
Yeah, no, that would definitely lead to a lot of bloodshed because there's not that much room to move around in there in the first place.
No, I've seen
people swinging their arms.
I've seen spikes at concerts, though. I've seen that. Well, it's been
in
a
the
while.
pit.
It's
Real
been
spikes?
a while. Yeah, this is. I haven't been to a lot of concerts in the last 10 years.
That's fair. Well, luckily these videos haven't happened in the past 10 years, so.
Yeah. Well, I think like pre 9/11, there you go. I didn't mean to bring it up in our very first vidcast.
No, it's a big moment in all of our lives since we're elder millennials. It's like, it's pre and post. I mean, it's crazy how to think that there's adults who were born after it these days, but
Yeah.
time just keeps going.
Let's not talk about it too much
I
depth.
found a Necrogoblicon like concert video if you want to see.
Actually, that might be better. I found their straight up music video.
Well, yeah, that's what it's a music video, but it's of concert footage. It's called Powercore. I haven't really listened to the music. I don't know what it sounds like.
I'm sure it sounds awesome.
I was just looking at the actual video. So just to show them on stage with the goblin guy dancing around.
Sweet.
John Goblicon, which is what he goes by.
So these guys were just electric live.
Yeah, I mean
You
they
saw
had
them?
a lot of energy because there was like 25 of them on stage.
That'll do it.
It doesn't seem like as many people from this video, but
So he's nailing the black metal voice
he's
right
doing
now.
the black metal voice.
We're like
And seeing the little goblin guy, he's just running around.
we're
getting
really
people
being put to
going.
shame on this one, like
It seems jarring that the goblin isn't doing the voice.
no, he does the cleans. No, wait, he does the raps, doesn't he?
No, he
raps?
just sings clean then at some point.
It was-
Which kind of
I forget what the goblin does now. God. Well, we were just really confused. Like, he was doing all the in-between hype parts.
Okay.
Yeah, they must have added a few members from this to when we saw them.
Dude, did you pick a video where the goblin doesn't even... Yes.
Oh, there we go. A little Dream Theater.
Hell yeah.
Well, he's got like full hand, like prosthetic hands. He's got
Oh, yeah.
the shoulder thing.
Yeah, he's got a hump.
He fully commits to it, yeah.
And he's wearing the tie and dress shirt like Sky tried that one time and then gave it up immediately.
Well, so we were all supposed to dress like Morris Day and the Time. And I was the only one that showed up in a pinstripe button-down shirt with white collar and white cuffs and suspenders and gray slacks.
Wait, hold up.
No, I'll argue this all day. You guys fucked me. Did we convert you? You're actually like nodding your Your analog.
Good.
My problem is if you're gonna show up dressed as a goblin, you better fucking pick up the mic and start doing some goblin voices.
I mean, I don't want to like belittle his contribution to the show because he's contributing quite a bit. I'd say.
He's bringing
Not
the energy.
musically.
Guys, he's stalking around the stage like a specter.
Great.
Was that his voice? Like when he said, like, "Yeah, failure."
That's a goblin.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm looking at the Wikipedia, and it says he does clean vocals and backing vocals. So I don't think he even does goblin voice. I think he just
Dude.
does like regular.
He's crowd surfing at the moment.
It's strange that the man with curly hair would be doing goblin voice.
This is almost
Goblin.
over, and
It has like a voice of an angel, you know?
I might have mixed this too loud. You're like really bobbing your head right now.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on when we saw them live, because I was looking at the Wikipedia and it said there was only 6 people in the band, counting John Goblikon. So like, I remember there being a lot more people on stage. Don't you, Sky?
I think you were baked.
I mean, that's debatable. I don't know. It's hard to say how much. If I would have been seeing multiple extra people, maybe I was just imagining that guy that was staring at me.
No, that guy was there. That was something. That was something entirely different. You know, so there was that guy, and then there was the other really drunk guy that was just throwing his body around. Like, do you remember that?
Yeah, because he
was huge too.
hit
He
me.
was
he got thrown into me at one point, and it almost like really hurt my knee because it kind of like bent it the wrong way because I wasn't in the pit and I wasn't expecting it, and he was one of those assholes that thought it was like funny to go like flying off
outside,
into people that
fly
part of it.
out,
And he's
fly
like,
outside
what
of
are you
the.
gonna do about it? I'm like twice your size, and it's like, yeah, what am I gonna do about it?
Well,
I'm going to
you know,
leave. That's what I'm gonna do.
He was twice your size?
He was
Yeah,
he was
a big
like,
guy.
At least
He was
a
like
head taller than me.
6'5". He was like 6'4".
Wow.
A good, 260, and like not fat. Like he was just, he kind of looked like a tight end, like.
He was like a linebacker in there.
Yeah. But I've never found you to be litigious, but I think that in that situation you might have had, if you had a good slip and fall guy,
Yeah.
you could refer to.
If I had a better family lawyer,
Yeah,
Sure.
you could have really tried to
I could have
milk,
served that. If I could have found him and served him with some papers,
try to milk some
random
blood from
asshole in the Reverb Club, whatever. Is that what it was called, right?
Reverb. Yeah. It's
That fucking piece.
I haven't
of
been
shit.
back.
Well, it was
you
not in a
don't
great
frequent-
area.
You don't frequent Reverb Club anymore, Schuyler?
No.
Outside of
no.
Reading, PA.
I actually really wanted to see Crowbar, and Crowbar was replaced with Goat Whore, and I was just like, just forget it, man. I wanted to go home at that point.
I always I'm just like, my glasses, and they back off.
This guy wasn't looking to see if people had glasses. I think he flew into a girl or a woman at one point. And
Yeah, he flew into a lot of people.
Yeah.
I was very upset. Because that was a different guy than the one that was staring at me, right? They were both huge guys.
There's two guys, and I think they
This
came
was
to
the same concert?
and
Yes.
I think they came to the show together.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they
they
knew
were
each
looking
other.
to start trouble, is what was going on. They came.
They were looking
they
for
came with intent.
a little guy.
I
little
love-
guy to pick on.
They were
I
looking.
mean, because
for
I'm not a little guy, but they were just like, he's littler than us, so.
Pennsylvania's small.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did you guys dress up as Morris Day and the Time for, or not?
No,
dress
we
up
were
as Morris
supposed
Day
to
and the Time?
dress up. You screwed me
It
over.
was you. It was in Mojo
With
Ceratops,
Mojo
right?
Ceratops, we were supposed to all wear
In
Morris.
the band I was in?
Yeah.
You don't
I was
remember that
supposed
one
to do
show
this
where
too?
Sky showed up in like a full suit and tie?
Don't you remember the
I thought
show?
that was just his thing. Yeah.
He wanted it to
It's
be
your
his
move.
thing, but it was like he was drenched in sweat by the end of it.
Yeah, well,
Better.
it's
It's about
It's
right.
I was trying to get us to have like a gimmick.
He wanted a thing. He was trying to
It's-
get a thing.
It's a
No,
mark.
that would have been. That sounds like a good idea. We should have done that.
I know. I tried. Even if 3 of the 4 members were dressed in, well, I guess I didn't go. We probably should have all just went shopping together.
Yeah, I
Jerry would
think I
have
owned
gone
a
for it.
tie.
I don't know if Brent would have gone for it.
Drummer, no.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think
I
I
don't
owned a tie at that point in my life.
I think I wore
honestly.
my Trump tie actually.
Trump branded or just red looked like
No,
what he
it was literally a Trump branded tie.
You son of a bitch. The Sky's other move I remember from that time was he wanted to bring a mattress on stage and play laying down on his back. You
Yes.
have to stand up
Yes.
the whole time.
Thank you for reminding me of this. Yeah.
That tracks. That does make sense.
Yeah. Well, the problem is once you go down for your solo and you lean back, like in Spinal Tap, like you gotta get someone to pull you back up.
Yeah.
Or-
I can't risk falling into a nap either.
Or mattress.
I'm so comfortable on stage at this point. I'm like, I could nap. I could do it.
Yeah,
Make it
I
part
was
of my performance.
gonna be fine with an air mattress even, but whatever.
A self-filling air mattress. You just like set it, and
Yeah.
it slowly fills up through the set.
Yeah.
And then by the time it's ready, you jump down for your
Yeah,
solo.
about like midway, Oh, my back.
He's been rocking too hard. He needs his rest.
Yeah.
I saw Dr. John like close to the end, and he had 2 crutches that he would he'd get up from his piano, do the 2 crutches, get the guitar, and play the song on the guitar. And the whole time I'm just like, just sit down,
Yeah.
just sit.
Yeah.
It's fine. You
Yeah.
were sitting just now at the piano. Just continue sitting.
Just swivel. You swivel to the guitar.
Give me a stool. Yeah.
Swivel to it.
Just get him like an office chair so he can just roll over.
Hey, yeah, I was telling the staff the whole time, but they didn't appreciate it.
They didn't take your advice.
No, because I was at a concert where Ray Charles broke his hip.
Oh, jeez.
End of the set, he was like walking around and no one's leading him anywhere, and I'm like, the blind guy's gonna sit back down on his bench. Bam, misses the bench.
Holy crap.
End of tour. And so like I was watching Dr.
I guess
John
I shouldn't
and I'm
laugh.
like, somebody help him.
Yeah.
Somebody help him.
Jeez.
Dr. John.
Yeah, you would think somebody that would be someone's only job would be to make sure that the blind guy knows where he's going.
Yeah.
Ray Charles handler?
Yeah. He was also the hype guy, so he was doing his thing.
So
Was
you
he
get
dressed
John,
as a little goblin?
yeah, if you get
Yeah.
John Goblikon on it, none of that would have ever happened.
They should have been listening to me from the back row, telling them what to do. All right. So who do we got next? We got Celtic Frost.
Yes.
Okay.
Another fan favorite of mine.
Fantastic hair.
So there's some backstory to this. So I'll let you roll it and we'll get
Okay.
into it. Because you really their first couple albums are just dynamite. This, not so much.
This not so much.
Well, I actually like this song. I'll admit it.
Got the hi-hat at eye level, very important.
He does a lot of points the drumstick at the ceiling.
So you can
Yeah.
bring it down on it.
It's theatrics. There's no dynamic. You just as soon, throw it like a pitch,
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
Why?
Are you showing the video?
Yeah, do you not see the video?
No, we don't
What?
see any of this.
How?
You blew it.
How?
He started the review without us.
Can you see the video now?
No. It's
No.
because, you know what?
Oh, I have to screen
You got to
share
share
it.
again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus
Whoops.
we
Christ.
stopped it for the
Yeah, I had to get
goblin.
What the fuck?
I was just enjoying it.
It is good.
Yeah,
like,
you're
you're just-
saying this is not one of their good songs, and I disagree already.
Okay.
You're just checking out Marilyn
Good.
Monroe on your
Good,
own
good.
on your own time.
Yeah.
No, roll it
yeah.
all the way back. Roll it all the way back.
All the way.
all the way.
We need to see
Because-
from the very beginning
'cause,
when they
dude,
start
the-
off right next to each other.
So the one
Playing
guy,
each other's guitars.
yeah, they're playing each other's guitars. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in a performance scenario, but this is just performance 101 when you're playing the next guy's fretboard. Perfectly executed.
That is some hair. That is some hair that's not. It might come back around again someday, but not
It's
anytime
coming back
soon.
already. Mullets are okay. So the
That
next
big
thing
and teased out though.
the next performance thing I wanted to mention was he put his hand over the fretboard. That's 201, performance 201.
It goes
More
over.
advanced class.
So, I think, can you, you'll need to dive into the YouTube comments on the back end. But there's these great notes where the guy phonetically writes out what this guy's singing. Because, I mean, he's just completely unintelligible.
I haven't understood a word you said.
Yeah, but it's spelled out phonetically for you in the YouTube comments section.
What do you think the
What's the
purpose
name
of
of
the
this video
third
again?
Cherry Orchards.
the third bass drum seems to confound me?
There's a third bass drum?
He's got another bass drum on the other side.
He's got a double bass and then on one foot, and then a regular bass on his other foot. So he's got three.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna need subtitles. Can you deep dive for that, BJ? Will you do that on the back end? There's
Sure.
beautiful phonetic subtitles for this.
Okay, I'll make sure the phonetic subtitles are at the bottom.
Yeah, thank you. But Tom G. Warrior is, you know, a freaking artistic genius. Like, this is very divergent from what Celtic Frost was in the 80s, and it's just like, this, he was, I wanna make Celtic Frost a glam band, and it's just amazing.
This is the beginning of their glam.
This is their soul glam album. It's called Cold Lake. The rest of their music is extreme, really awesome metal. And then he's like, I'm gonna make a ton of money with this this Hollywood sound, this LA sound. I got the looks. I got
feel
the
like they
looks.
were-
I got the
they-
hair.
They were obviously starving.
I think they're from Sweden. So I'm sure there's a social program that kept them from starving. But I was, so, you know, I'm always deep diving for Wikipedia facts and stuff. Tom G. Warrior was H.R. Geiger's personal assistant for years. So H.R. Geiger famously designed the Alien from the Alien franchise. He's a Swedish artist. So you guys are learning so much today. I'm just so happy to share this knowledge with you.
To someone that'll listen.
He's got a captive audience. I literally
Yeah,
can't leave.
you can't leave. You know who Tom G. Warrior is now. He's gonna haunt your dreams.
That was his given Scandinavian name.
Thomas
Warriors.
Thomas Gabriel Warrior.
Gabriel Warrior.
Gabriel Warrior.
So he's an angel and a warrior.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that hi-hat is really high up
so
there.
high. Yeah.
Eye level.
Yeah.
Not good. It's interesting that the credits for the video were at the beginning and then like midway through.
They were
in
like,
case
they were
you
like,
give up.
let's throw the credits up on the bridge and just see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was awesome.
We
I have a
don't
lot.
know.
I have a
Tell
lot
us.
of questions. I have a lot of questions that go unanswered on a by the minute basis.
Well, I hope we answered some of those questions today.
You learned a lot about Norway.
A lot about Norway, spikes,
Black
a lot
metal,
about metal. I
about
don't know.
the black metal vocals.
Yeah, I think we covered the genre in total, right? There's nothing else to learn about the genre of metal. That's
I think
it.
we could bring it back at some point. There's maybe a little bit more that we could dive into.
Okay, we'll call this Metal Part 1 then.
Yep. This
Okay.
this was my grand scheme all along. So this is only going to be a metal vidcast.
We'll see.
got-
if you
You got
keep
suckered in.
giving us gold like this, I'll keep watching.
Okay.
All right, well, sign off. Thank you for watching. We got myself, Robert, Schuyler, and Joe.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for
Anything else
having
to
me.
say? Yeah? Anything else you
No.
wanna
Looking forward
let
to a
them
lot
know?
more.
I have no parting thoughts, so thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for hosting us. Sounded good. Keep working on it.
Okay, I'll work on
working
my
on it.
metal stream.